Hey, what's up, Confident Crusaders? Happy Monday. Who is fired up for this week, or who is maybe not feeling so fired up, right? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So, as you guys are coming in, say hey, let me know where it is you guys are coming in from, and put hashtag Crusaders because that's what we are. We are overcomers. We crusade. We have the confidence that we need in order to crush our business. So hashtag Crusaders as you guys are jumping in. Say hey, let me know where it is you guys are coming in from. And if you are new, put new in the comments and welcome. I'm so excited to be connected to you. I am here on a mission to help people. Hey, Crusaders. It just shows up as Facebook, but I'm on a mission to help people have unwavering confidence so that they can absolutely crush their business. Okay. So we are the Confident Crusaders here. We are going to boss up so that we can retire up. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to talk about today is from Victoria. Hey, Crusaders. What's up, Yorkshire, UK? Love it. All right. First of all, I want to know in the comments, how many of you guys have ever felt unmotivated? Put a 5 in the comments if you've ever felt unmotivated and you're like, I just don't feel like working. And maybe it's one day, maybe it's 5 days. And then the next thing you know, it's like a week. And then the next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, I just basically took off the entire month of my business. What the hell was I doing? And then you get so angry at yourself, right? And then the anger starts to come in. And then you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I wasted an entire month and I'm so mad at myself. Raise your hands, drop a 1 if then you get mad at yourself after you drop the 5, right? Like you're like, okay, I was unmotivated and it was fine for a day, but now I just let life get in the way. All right, we're going to fix that. We're going to change that and we're going to make it so that that does not happen to you. We do not want that happening to you. Okay. Because I like to say it is like a going to the gym, right? It's really easy to go to the gym if you've been going and you've been doing it like, several times a week. But then what happens is you go and you take a week off, you go on vacation, you're like, oh, I dread going back to the gym. I don't want to do it. And then the next thing you know, you're not doing it, right? Somebody says, I don't have that issue. Mine is motivated on what? Okay, perfect. Well, we're going to talk about it. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys some really, really clear ideas of what you can do when you're not feeling like you're working your business or you're not feeling like you want to work your business. Okay. The first thing, guys, is going to go back to the confidence piece. Okay. Figure out why are you feeling unmotivated? Okay. I want you to think about it as like an avocado, not an avocado, an artichoke, and always try to get to the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is the heart of why are you unmotivated, right? Are you unmotivated because you're feeling frustrated? Are you unmotivated because you're feeling lack of self-confidence, right? Are you unmotivated because you're feeling like you're being judged by others and you don't want to be judged? And so what you want to do is okay, there's motivation, but what is the reason for the lack of motivation, right? Is it uninspired? Are you just feeling like you're spinning your wheels and things aren't moving as quickly as you want them to move? And so what I want you to do is I want you to think about what it is at its core that's making it so that you are feeling unmotivated, right? And a lot of times, guys, I'm just going to throw it out there. It's why we're the Confident Crusaders. A lot of times it's because we're not feeling confident. We're not feeling that we can achieve the success we set ourselves out to achieve. It is because we are not confident that what we are doing is going to move the needle to bring us home, bring us 6 figures, bring us 7 figures, bring us, retire us from our jobs, whatever it may be. Okay. And so what you have to realize is that at its core, what is holding you back? Okay. And that's where the self-talk comes in. That's the first piece, right? But what I want to do is, okay, so we've labeled it. I don't want to get to the label. I just want you guys to realize that at its core, it's something else that's holding you back, right? This lack of motivation, this lack of ability to move the needle in your business is literally something else, right? And get to the core of it so that you can then go and work on that as well. So tell me in the comments, I want to know with a number 3, how many of you think that when you peel back that layer of that motivation, how many of you feel like maybe it is a lack of confidence? Put a 3 in the comments. I want to know. I want to see. If you think it's something else, put what you think it is at its core. Is it comparatitis? Is it lack of belief, which is usually stems from confidence? What is it for you? Okay, because here's the thing, and this is why we're called the Confident Crusaders, because it's not about the trainings, guys. It's about this. It's about overcoming the mindset challenges that happen when you're on the entrepreneurial journey. Okay. That is what is holding us back from truly achieving our dreams. And so when I started to dive into my mindset, and quite honestly, because I'm a therapist by trade, I've done so much of my own work along the way. I didn't have as much to do as probably a lot of us have, because I've already done the work, like in my previous life as a therapist, right? And so what I will say is the more you pour into your mindset, the quicker your paycheck will go. You guys hear me say this, right? This is called personal development with a paycheck. And there's a reason why the more successful the person is, the more confident they are, the more success. Confidence equals success. Okay, that's just the truth, right? Okay, so we've peeled back the layer. We're finding that maybe it's a lack of confidence, maybe it's it's frustration, maybe it's a lack of belief, whatever it is. And we're going to work on that at the same time. Okay, so that's step number 1, is figure out why you're feeling unmotivated. Okay, first thing, okay, why are you feeling unmotivated? The second thing that you need to do is you need to create a routine for your business. How many of you guys create a routine every single morning and you do not skip a beat, right? My routine is I wake up, I meditate, I get out of bed, I wake up my daughter, I come back downstairs, I brush my teeth, wash my face, get dressed for the day, and I start making them breakfast. That is like a set routine that I know I have to do every single day, because as a mom, my kids have to get up and they got to go to school, right? It's part of my routine. It's part of my job. Okay. What I want you to think about when you're doing your network marketing business, when you're building your business, is I want you to think about what is your routine? What are your non-negotiables, right? What are things that you need to be doing every single day in order to move the needle in your business? And if you don't know, if you're like, Julia, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, guys, this is why I have my Power Prospecting Planner. Okay. It's literally a tracker for you, and it tells you everything that you need to be doing every single day. Okay. Here's your daily plan. This is everything that you're going to be doing in your routine. All right. If you don't have this, you can order it on Amazon. Put a planner in the comments, and I'll send you the link to the planner. My assistant Girly is not working today. It's her birthday, so we'll wish her a very happy birthday. So she can't drop the link for us. But this is literally your routine every single day. This is what you need to be doing every single day for your business. Okay. So you've come to the root of it. You're like, okay, I'm going to work on the root of it. Now I need to get planning and set up my routine. If you treat this business like a business, guess what happens? It pays like a business. If you treat this business like a hobby, guess what happens? It pays like a hobby, you know? So I want you guys to realize that you have to set this up as a routine every single day. So how do you do this? Okay. We're going to talk about blocking. All right. Now I want to know who here works full-time and who here works part-time. In your network marketing business. If you do this full-time, put full-time in the comments. If you're a part-timer and you're still working your 9 to 5 or whatever your job is, no worries, put part-time. Okay. What that means, and I was actually thinking about this, I feel like I would be way more productive if I did this part-time still, honestly, right? Because you don't have as much time as you think you do when you're working full time. Like I get lost in the scroll way too often, right? If I was working back in the schools and stuff and doing therapy, I'd probably be more effective. Food for thought. Anyways, now you need to block out time. So how long does it really take you to work your business, to feel motivated, to keep it in a routine? You probably need realistically about 45 minutes every single day. Okay. Doesn't need to be a consecutive 45 minutes, but it needs to be 45 minutes. Okay. So what do you want to do? Wherever you have your calendar, wherever you have your daily to-dos, whether it be to pick up your kids at 3 o'clock, or whether it be to get to work by 9 o'clock, whatever it is, right? You've got your calendar. What I want you to do is I want you to schedule 3 45-minute blocks to build your business. That is your routine, okay? It's got to be treated the exact same as waking your children up, for me, in the morning to get them ready for school, okay? It's a non-negotiable. Put non-negotiable in the comments if that makes sense and that you're hearing what I'm saying. Non-negotiable, right? So we're going to create a very strict routine with our business that we are going to show up for 15 minutes 3 times. Okay? 3 times a day, 15 minutes. So even when you're not feeling motivated, guess what? You can motivate yourself for 15 minutes, right? Because you're getting to the root of why you're not feeling motivated. Now you're getting to the action so that you can start to take action. And you know what happens when we start to take action? We start to see success. We start to maybe get an order. We maybe start to get a business builder. Maybe we help our team hit a rank, right? And so what do you think happens? We become more confident. We become more motivated. We become more excited about our business again, right? So when we start to take action, our whole being just starts to like explode with excitement, right? So we're going to get these non-negotiables in place where we're creating a routine. Okay, so step number 2 is you're going to create your routine. It's non-negotiable. Okay, you're going to treat it like the gym. You're going to treat it like brushing your teeth in the morning, right? It would be disgusting if you didn't brush your teeth in the morning. And do not tell me if you don't brush your teeth in the morning. I don't want to know. I'm not sure we can be friends. Okay, so your business is going to be like brushing your flippin' teeth every single morning. Okay, 3 15-minute blocks. If you want the planner, put planner in the comments. You don't need the planner, but it's there for you and it spells out everything you need to be doing if you're building on social media. Okay, non-negotiables. Now, step number 3. Okay, this one's huge. This one is huge. Are you guys listening? Because I see it far too often and it doesn't happen. Step number 3 is you need to set small, achievable goals. What do I mean? I hear it all the time. People tell me, oh my God, I'm going to go elite in my business, right? Now, elite at my company is $100,000 in volume for the month, okay? And they're maybe sitting at $5,000 in volume. And they're like, okay, next month I'm going to go 100,000, I'm going to go elite. Is that realistic? Is that small, achievable goals? Or are we setting ourselves up for failure? Okay, so let's make it so that we actually put a goal that's going to stretch us just a little bit, but it's achievable. Okay, because what happens is then we're going to celebrate success. And again, then we're going to get excited, and then we're going to get excited, and then we're going to get excited, and then we're going to get excited. And then the next thing you know, you are creating $100,000 volume a month. But you are not going to go from A to Z without passing all of the letters in between, right? So if you're sitting here every month with like 1 or 2 customers or nobody on your team, and you tell me this month, Julie, my goal is to bring in 10 business builders, I'm going to say, okay, well, how many have you brought in for the last 3 months? And they're going to say none. And I'm going to say, okay, let's set an achievable goal. Okay, an actionable goal. Yes, I love it. We can set an actionable goal, right? Instead of an achievable goal, we could change it to an actionable goal. We could set both, honestly. So what I would say is set it small. Set it small, maybe make it 1 person more than you had last month or 2 people more than you had last month, and that's it. or actionable in that I'm not going to worry about the outcome. I'm just going to worry about what I do and the actions I take every single day. So maybe your goal right now is, okay, I'm going to chunk out those 15-minute blocks that Julie just talked about with me. And I'm going to make sure that my actionable goal, I don't care if I get a customer, I don't care if I get a business builder. My goal is going to be to make sure that for the next 7 days, I block out 3 45-minute chunks. That's an actionable goal. Okay. So set it small so that you can win. Because what happens is when we win, we want to create more success for ourselves. All right. I see these people all the time set these goals that are so unrealistic, and then they don't achieve it. And then their confidence tanks, right? And then they get unmotivated and they get frustrated. And so then they don't end up doing anything. I'd rather you set a small goal and crush it than set an unachievable goal and not attain it. Okay. Period. All right. So that's number 3. Now, yes, action versus results, because we have control over our action. Talk to X number of people. Absolutely. You definitely can do that. 100%. I don't know who it is. Like, I love that that is the case, right? But we also want to make sure that we have some goals as well. Like, I want to get in a business builder every month, or I want to build, 3 new customers this month. And I don't think that that's bad to have that set goal to have in mind, but I do think that it needs to be attainable. Now, here's the key. Celebrate each and every win. This is number 5. Take the time to celebrate the win. So if you're doing action-based goals, then you want to celebrate the win that you showed up for 5 days in a row working your business for 45 minutes. What are you going to do? Maybe you're going to go and pamper yourself with a manicure. Maybe you're going to go out to dinner with your family. Maybe you're going to go and go to the movies, go bowling, go buy yourself something, right? Celebrate the wins, because far too often, and I'm so guilty of this, or I used to be so guilty of this, I should say myself, is that I would just go, okay, goal achieved, next, 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 next. And you know what happened? I stopped celebrating. And why am I trying to push for these goals if I don't celebrate the wins that I've had along the way, right? And what happened when I started to celebrate my wins and give myself little like manicures, pedicures, whatever it is that lights your fire, right? What started to happen was that I wanted to achieve these goals, not to just achieve them, but because they felt really good about hitting them. Somebody says, I got a new customer over the weekend and I'm going shoe shopping this morning. I love it. See, you're celebrating the win. Make sure you take time to celebrate the win, even if it's not the overall win that you want to have happen, right? Maybe it's that you showed up 5 days in a row. Celebrate that win, because before you never even won by 2 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that you are taking small celebrating steps along the way. Hey, Melanie, how are you? All right. So taking these steps when you're feeling stuck is going to be the difference between taking your foot completely off the gas and having to restart and going to the gym again, like we said before, and taking the next step to building and building and building and building and building and building. And honestly, the only difference from me, who's hit multiple 6 figures in this network marketing space each and every year, and you who maybe aren't there yet, is I don't take my foot off the gas. I am consistent to a fault. So when I start to see that I'm feeling unmotivated, that I'm feeling stuck, that I'm feeling unenergized about my business, I peel back what is going on, and it's the stinking thinking in my head that I've got to work on. Maybe it's comparatitis, maybe it's a lack of belief in my abilities, whatever it may be. I work on that, and then I start to go through this other process where I'm starting to set small, achievable goals. I reframe my thinking. I focus on that was the other one. I missed it. Oh my gosh, I missed one of my best ones. Okay, here's the best one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I missed my steps. I have my cheat sheet right over here. This is the last one. Reframe your thinking. Okay. When you make this business about you, you get stuck, you get frustrated, and you'll be really easy to give up. When you reframe your thinking and you make it about the lives that you can help, that's when true success happens, right? So for you, if you think about, okay, if I don't show up, then I cannot help whoever it is you're wanting to help, whether it's moms make money from home, whether it's live healthier, live cleaner, right? And so when you take your goals and you make it not about you, but you make it about the people that you can help, and you reframe your thinking and you focus on the impact that you're making by showing up each and every day, and you take you out of it, and you help others do it, guess what? You're going to feel motivated to work your business. Okay. And so definitely make sure, I can't believe I forgot this one. Make sure you are reframing your thinking and stop making it about you. I think about it in my head all the time. Who loses if I don't show up? Who doesn't win if I don't show up? Whose life can I not change if I don't show up? Right? And that damn flippin' motivates the hell out of me to show up, because I want to impact and help so many people. And so when I don't make it about me and I make it about helping somebody else, it usually lights a fire, and it usually motivates me so quickly to get back in my ass back in gear. Okay. So that's all I'm going to say. Jade says, it's Jade. I'm not sure what's showing up. I pressed the StreamYard link. Thank you for sharing it this morning. Great way to start my week right after shoe shopping. I love it. Anyways, guys, I hope that this was helpful. The other thing that I wanted to ask is, who was on last week's training when I talked about the millionaire morning, and they were up for this challenge to start their morning on the right foot with meditation, whether it be prayer, meditation, gratitude, positive affirmations. Who did that for the week? Raise your hand if you did that for the week, and then I want to know, how did you feel? Right? How did you feel doing that this week? Did you feel motivated, inspired? Did you feel like you were like making like great strides in your business, and you felt better about yourself than you did at 10 o'clock in the morning? Did anybody follow through on this challenge? Put me in the comments, and then let me know how it worked for you, because I'm dying to know. And I will see you guys. I don't see anybody commenting. Nobody followed through. People, trust me when I tell you success leaves clues. Okay, so if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. It's in the group over here for you. Go back and watch the replay. I'm telling you, it is going to set you up. Okay, it's going to set you up for success. So if you didn't see the challenge, go back and do it. Go back and watch it right after this if you've got time. All right, guys, I believe in you. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.